You donated $2,000 to our organization, and that covers almost 2 students having tutoring for a year. Okay, it's just a little shy of the full year for the 2 students, but that's wonderful for our students because about a third of our population is tuition assisted, and so we have about 140 students, so that's quite a few students to do. So if we have 2 of them covered, that's fewer that other organizations have to help us with and that we have to beg money for. So I thank you very much for that money. It helps, it always helps, and the kids really benefit. So I brought Mary Brady along, and Mary has been my student since she was in 9th grade.
Going into sophomore year in high school, so
Okay.
4 years.
Yeah, because she's at NMC now. And Mary and her brother Tom are both tuition assisted in our program and have been. So tuition assistance is 50% of the cost of tutoring. So the tuition assistance is covering that 50%, and that's what your money was used for. And so Mary just would like to tell you a little bit about what it's meant to her.
I started seeing Pat the summer of sophomore year. And before that freshman year, it was like really overwhelming. My GPA was only like 1.84 or something. And then when I graduated, it was a 3-point, and I was on the honor roll. So I think tutoring helped a lot. Like it helped with, like I learned the best ways of like test taking, and because I learned differently, and she helped me a lot with that. So.
Mary has a bona fide diagnosis. She's been tested and diagnosed with a learning disability, and it's a compound disability. So she has difficulty with the dyslexia aspect, which is the reading, writing, and spelling, and she also struggles with math. So I still work with Mary because where are you now?
I'm at NMC, so my 2nd year this fall. So we're just working on math.
Yeah, we are. Math is really still getting her. We've really kind of gotten the hang of all the rest of it, but the math is still giving her trouble. Mary is also telling the other part of your life.
I'm also the model part.
Yeah.
In Grand Rapids. I go down there a lot, like a few times a month sometimes, and I do shows. So I kind of found a thing I really enjoy doing.
So it may be something that'll be an occupation for her. I said, well, the good thing is you don't have to do a lot of math to be a model. So, but she still has to pass it because she wants to get her degree. So it's wonderful working with her.
So if it wasn't for the assistance, the tuition assistance, you wouldn't have been able to do the tutoring?
Right, or my parents would have to decide, like, because we have more than one kid being tutored, they probably have to decide who needs it more. So, yeah.
And do you think you would have graduated, that you would have finished school and done as well?
I wouldn't have done as well without Pat.
No,
so.
And neither would Tommy.
Right.
Her brother Tommy. Yeah, it's still. I will be working with Tommy next year. He's worked with a different tutor for a very long time, and they have a very close relationship. But we have to get down to the study aspect of it, which is so difficult for dyslexic kids because we really do it differently. You know, that's the thing. So it's the truth. Without the help, she wouldn't have been able to get all the services that she was able to get from the program.